we'll have a teaching on the topic of God as Mother, which is a book by Swami Chidananda, who is one of the close disciples of Swami Sivananda. And this is a teaching which explains what is the teaching or the mode of worship or relationship to God as a divine mother in the tradition of what is called Shakti, those that are worshipping God as the mother. So it's a very ancient tradition, thousands of years old, and this tradition has a whole philosophy, a teaching, and a mode of relating to God as the divine mother. So this is what is celebrated in the Navaratri. In the Navaratri, this mode of relationship to God as the divine mother is being celebrated. And as we are going to see, it actually depicts the process of the spiritual path where the soul or the person moves from the state of bondage, which is nothing but forces of the Divine Mother, gradually moving to the state of freedom or knowledge, which is nothing but the Divine Mother. So she is everything on all stages, and this is exactly what the Navaratri depicts. It depicts the process of how the soul moves from bondage to freedom, which both are the forces of the mother. So now then, the yogis explain what is the Divine Mother. The Divine Mother is the manifest aspect of God. So God is pure consciousness, pure existence, and the whole creation is names and forms which are rising and falling on this substratum of existence consciousness. So the meaning is, an example is given. If I have a pot made of clay, right? Then comes the question, right? It's a very classical Vedantic teaching. If I have a pot made of clay, what is it? Is it a pot? You have three options. Is it a pot? Is it a pot and clay? Both are actually there independently. Or it's only clay. So what is it? Both. So let's say it's both. Right? So we have pot and clay, which are independently existing. Both are actually there. Right? Then the yogis say, if this is the case, let's make a deal. Deals are always very good. They make things clear, right? So the deal is that you take the pot and I get the clay. Would you like it? How much do you pay? You see, I have a pot made of clay, which has both the pot and the clay. And I'm going to give you the pot, but the clay will remain with me. Is it a good deal or not such a good deal? Not a good deal at all. Why? Because you get nothing. Exactly. See, so a pot made of clay is nothing but clay. Okay? So what is the pot? The pot, we say, is an appearance of the clay. It is the clay appearing as the pot. And the pot has no independent reality from the clay. If you remove the clay, there is no pot. Okay? Now, God is like an infinite cosmic clay. Okay? Because see, there is a teaching in the Upanishads which says, what is it that if you have a pot made of clay, it's nothing but clay. If you have a bowl made of clay, what is it? Clay. If you have a cup made of clay, clay. So all things made of clay are nothing but clay. They are different only in appearance. In the same way, take, for example, the bottle is. You see that the bottle is? You see that it is? It exists. The fact that you perceive it means that it exists. Okay? So there is an isness in the bottle. Now, the bottle is a name and a form. And its substratum is the isness. What happens if I remove the isness? Let's say that I can. Because you cannot remove isness. But if you could remove the isness, was there a bottle left here? A bottle without isness? Yes? Is there a bottle without isness? No. It's like the pot and the clay. The isness, the existence, is the clay. You understand? So what is this? This is existence appearing as a bottle. Is the bottle having independent reality from the existence? No. It's just existence, pure existence, appearing as a bottle. And what is Swami Brahmananda? Swami Brahmananda is pure existence appearing as Swami Brahmananda. And what are all the names and forms you perceive in creation? This is pure existence appearing as those names and forms. The appearing as the names and forms is Divine Mother. Divine Mother is the names and forms, and Divine Mother is the force by which they appear. You understand? This is what the yogis refer to as Divine Mother or Maya. Maya Shakti, meaning all the creation which has no independent reality from reality. Actually, there is nothing but pure reality everywhere. By the power which is called Maya or Divine Mother, we get the world of names and forms. And this world of names and forms appears to be independently real. It looks like there is a real independent world here. Just like the pot. Okay? Until we do the deal, the famous deal. Right? So you can do the same deal with everything in creation. You understand? If you remove existence, there is no name and form. So this is what the yogis refer to as Divine Mother. She is the power of God to manifest. What is she manifesting? Everything. Absolutely everything. It's not that she is manifesting creation. She is creation. She is all the names and forms of creation, and she is the power by which the names and forms appear. She is also the power by which the names and forms appear to be real. Then, Swami Sivananda says, everyone is a worship of the Divine Mother. Worshipper of the Divine Mother. Everyone. Every single person on the planet, even if they never heard about the Divine Mother, is worshipping the Divine Mother. Why? Because the Divine Mother is all the qualities of creation. She is energy. She is power. She is knowledge. She is health. She is joy. She is sorrow. She is power. She is everything. She is wealth, abundance, beauty. She is everything. So when a person takes vitamins, what are they doing? It's like offering flowers to the altar of the Divine Mother. Why? You are worshipping health. Health is Divine Mother. The energy. You understand? When you try to increase your memory, you are working on your memory. You are worshipping the Divine Mother. When you go to the gym and make the exercises, you are worshipping the Devi. You understand? You are worshipping the energy. So she is the only reality behind creation, and everyone is worshipping her. The thing is, and this is the important thing to understand, some worship her aspect as delusion, and some worship her aspect as knowledge. As we are going to see now, we're going to read from Swami Chidananda, she has two aspects. Delusion, which is called moha. Moha means a cosmic binding force. Irresistible, extremely powerful. It binds everyone. And the power of knowledge. Some are worshipping her as delusion, and therefore they get deluded. And some worship her as knowledge, and therefore they gradually move towards freedom. You understand? Everyone worships her, but it depends what you worship. Whatever we worship, this is what she gives. You worship power, she will make you, she will give you, see? She will give you the position to become so powerful that you will destroy yourself completely. She will prepare you a beautiful seat. It will be called the seat of power. You understand? Because you are worshipping her delusion, her power of delusion. And she will readily give you what you want, which will totally destroy yourself. If you want fame, she will create for you the Hall of Fame. And she will build it only for you, to destroy yourself. You understand? It's not an evil thing. It just depends what we are worshipping, that's all. Whatever we want of her, this she gives. You understand? This is the Divine Mother. She is the whole creation. So, and everyone is worshipping the Divine Mother. Every single person on the planet, day and night, is worshipping her. Scientists are worshipping her. Atheists are worshipping her. People in the shopping malls are worshipping her. People in the hairdresser salon are worshipping her. Everyone is worshipping her all the time, non-stop. You understand? This is the beauty. Now, so let's see. This is a very important teaching about the Divine Mother being the power of delusion and the power of knowledge. So this is called delusion and deliverance. In this aspect of all power, meaning the Supreme Shakti, she has a twofold form. The devout worshipper worships her as both. So the one that is devoted to the Divine Mother worships her in her two aspects. It is a beautiful conception, and what a wonderful depth of significance there is in this conception of Mother in her twofold aspects, that of the cosmic delusion as well as of the cosmic deliverance. She binds down all to this mysterious illusory appearance, this world play, and turns them in her own playful manner in the wheel of birth and death. As such, she is known by the name avidya, the delusion that is opposed to spiritual wisdom or knowledge. So the Divine Mother is all the forces of delusion present in the world. She overwhelms the intellect of people and throws them into bondage. This is the Divine Mother, God. Okay? She is the one that does it. She is also the cosmic deliverance, freedom. In this aspect, she smiles upon her children, and she releases them from the delusion of her other aspect, avidya. So, in her aspect of knowledge or deliverance, she releases the aspirant from the bondage of her other aspect as delusion. Because she is the one that deludes, and she is the one that frees. It's all her. This is the idea. It all depends what we are worshipping. That's all. You understand? If we are worshipping bondage, not because we want to worship bondage, because we are under the power of bondage, then we will get more and more and more into bondage. Okay? This is just how it is. See? So, and both are natural in the world. This is what we need to understand. Okay? We cannot ask, why am I bound? There is no why. This is how it is. See, she has two aspects. See, it's like you drive with your car and you stop somewhere and you ask the person, excuse me, how do I get to this and that place? And the person very confidently gives you wrong knowledge, which costs you 3 hours on the highway. And you will be breaking your head why the person couldn't just tell you, I don't know. What is so difficult to say, I'm sorry, I don't know? Why should you say something which is wrong? Why should you give wrong knowledge and waste a person's time? But this itself is a wrong question. If we think, how come this person told me like this? We are already thinking wrongly. There is no why. This is the power of delusion. You understand? It's natural in the world. We need to use the power of discrimination to differentiate between the two. Asking why is a wrong question. You understand? There is no why. This is how it is. It's natural. The world is full of delusion. There is no why about it. It's the Divine Mother. This is the idea. Inner aspect as this cosmic deliverance, we know of the Mother as Vidya Maya, the power, the aspect of knowledge of Maya. So, and then she puts the right thoughts into our mind, the right emotions. She gives us the proper relationships to take us to the right direction. She is helping us to move forward. This is Vidya Maya. See? Avidya Maya, the opposite. She is coming within us as wrong thoughts, wrong emotions, wrong relationships, like this. Okay? That's that. Artists have therefore visualized her in her form of a radiant being, a goddess, having in one hand a noose or a type of rope by which she binds, and in the other hand a sharp knife by which she snaps the bondage if she is propitiated. Thus, she is a mysterious combination of Avidya Maya, the power of delusion, and Vidya Maya, the power of knowledge. Therefore, she is called indescribable. Cannot describe. So, we have here the image of Tripura Sundari, and this is what Swami Chidananda is explaining. In one hand she has a knife, the knife of discrimination. In the other hand she has a noose. Noose is a rope by which she is binding the jivas. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, who was a worshipper of the Divine Mother, he used to have this chant that he was repeating, that he said that the jivas, the souls, the individual souls, are like kites. You know, kites in the sky. And the mother, Mother Kali, is standing in the field with all the kites in her hand. She's holding them. The wind is blowing, but she doesn't let them go. And she's dancing with the kites. And then he says, every now and then, one of the kites is blown with the wind and breaks free, and then the mother jumps in ecstasy and says, bravo, bravo. So this was his way to explain Avidya Maya and Vidya Maya. The mother is both. She is binding and she is delivering. She is both. In both these aspects, she has set up the drama of universal phenomena. Lovers of the Mother, who have worshipped her and obtained her grace, and have been vouchsafed with a vision of her real nature, have lovingly depicted Mother and her play in this secret way. We all know that as children, when in a group we gather together, we wish to play, and not knowing how we may carry on this play, we approach the grandmother of the house. Lovingly, she consents to show us a game, and thus she sets going a game of hide and seek. She tells the children, "Children, run about and play." The children engage themselves in play. They run, they catch each other, and the game of hide and seek goes on. But then, should some child feel that it has had enough of the play, and wish that it may be released from the play, tired of running here and there, it has only to run up to the grandame and lay its hand upon her. One who touches the grandame cannot now be caught. Even as the grandame brought about this play, watches the play in progress, and takes care of the children at play, and in the end, touching her, the child is released from the play, even so, this universe is but a child's play to the Great Mother. Anyone who is fed up with this constant running about in this wilderness of the sense world and longs to be out of the play has but to run up to this Great Mother and touch her. And once for all, he is released from the bondage of this play. Thus have devotees of the Mother sweetly and intimately conceived of this world play, with the Mother as both. One who initiates it and one who ends it. Okay, so the Mother is the one that initiates the play as the power of delusion, and she ends the play as the power of knowledge. This is the idea. Some years ago we had here a great Vedanta teacher, and he spoke about why there are so many teachings and why some of them teach things which seem to be contrary. And I think he quoted Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, but I'm not sure. He said this saint, I believe it was Sri Ramakrishna, asked the Divine Mother, "Oh Mother, why there are so many teachings?" And then he said, the Divine Mother replied, "To delude the people." That was the answer. That not everyone should be free. Some should remain bound. See, that's how it is. When you stop your car, you have to use your brain to see if the person told you the right thing or not. See, that's how it is. This is a beautiful teaching. See, why is this teaching so important? Because it reconciles all the world into one thing. Otherwise we think there is good and there is evil. But this is not the yogic teaching. The yogic teaching is that there is delusion and there is knowledge. And it's all the one Divine Mother. She is one. Everything is God. In an absolute sense. Nothing is undivine in this world. It's just the forces of bondage and the forces of knowledge. It's what we are worshipping. If we worship bondage or delusion, we are going to enter into Wonderland. For as many lives as we want. This is there. If we worship knowledge, the Mother will deliver us.